Hello, brothers and sisters. Today I want to talk to you about the fourth branch of government. That is the people. The fourth branch of government is the people. What they didn't tell you in school you were taught that the government has three branches: the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. The legislative branch is the Congress, and unfortunately, they make the laws. The executive branch is the president, who runs the daily business of the government, or so he's supposed to. The judicial branch is the courts who interpret the law and determine if laws are constitutional. Judicial branch is the courts who do pretty much nothing and is corrupt in this country. These are three branches of government you were taught in the government-controlled schools, public schools, Common Core. But there is a fourth branch of government, and that is the people. Some would argue that the people are not a branch of government. They would argue that we have a government that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. I beg to differ. They would argue that through voting that the government represents the people, and that the government is the people. In theory, and in an ideal world, this would be true. And for the most part, it is true. But there are times and a time when the government does not interpret or represent the people. And that interest of the government are not the interests of the people, as it is today. There are times when the people have to assert their will directly to overrule the government and assert the supremacy of the will of the government for the people, by the people over the will of the government. You see, the government exists for the sole purpose of serving the people, not ruling the people, which they're doing today. The supremacy of the people is preserved throughout all the documents and papers used in the formation of the government by the people. The preamble of the United States Constitution of the United States: we, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, insecure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Clearly, the Constitution was created to form a government whose sole purpose was to serve the people, and for no other purpose. The Founding Fathers went to great pains to ensure, through the separation of powers and the balance of power, that no branch of government would ever become dominant and become a force that rules the people rather than serves the people. As you can see today, none of this has come effect and come to charge is being taken out and the laws are being amended. We as a people of the United States of America have a duty to stand for the rights and justices for all people around the world, not only here in our own country, where we have astounding entitlements. Every tax dollar that you make is going to something that you'll never see. You'll never see your Social Security, and soon any of the rights that you have will be non-existent. All I can say about the Bill of Rights, rest in peace, because it's gone under the NDAA. Any of you who ever take an act to step forward and educate yourself might want to go online and read the full NDAA Act and find that you're not even guardians of your children anymore. And if you are guardians, that's about it, because they belong to the state. And that is a fact. Some would argue all these things that I post. Some will argue that I'm wrong and I take them from here or there. That's right, I do. I get information from all over the world. And what I tell you to this day is you are not free. And your silence is going to be your downfall. It's going to be the whole American country's downfall. Doesn't matter what you stand for, what your cause is, or what you believe. If you believe in freedom and the rights of humanity, it's time to speak up. I say hooah, God bless America. Think outside the box and live outside the cages of man, for it is your human right. Joseph Barber, patriot, citizen. God bless America.